Hello.
Yeah, this is
the finance department. I'm sorry, this isn't an area for the general public to be in.
Well, yeah, there's no signage there saying that, so I'd recommend
That's
you know.
fine. I think you should step out. This is the
Yeah.
finance.
Well, you're getting a little bit
department.
close to me. First of all, don't get that close to me.
You're
Yeah.
in a public building.
I'm gonna step
You
back
don't
and
have
I
any- you
don't
have
step
any-
towards me.
Oh, don't play that game.
No,
That's
it's not a
fine.
game. I'm
I
letting you
get
know.
it,
Don't
but
step towards
you
me.
don't have any authority to come here in this area,
So
I'll
who's-
ask you to go to the common area.
So I am gonna leave, but before we
Yeah,
do that,
please.
let me ask you this. So you say I don't have any authority. What makes you think I don't have authority to be right here in a public building?
You're not an employee of the city, and this is a restricted
Yeah, but there's
area.
nothing that says restricted here. This is
It's labeled as the finance department.
Yeah,
so
open to
we'll
the
just
public
ask you
with a
to-
public counter.
We'll ask you to step out, please.
yeah with a it says public building.
Yeah, it's a public building. That doesn't mean that you can enter.
Of course I can, unless there's an area that says restricted or off limits or
Well,
employees only.
I'll let.
get out of here.
Well, watch your tone with your boss. Lower your tone. Don't say you need to get out of here. You can ask me nicely.
Sir,
Lower your
exit
tone.
This area. We'll continue the conversation outside.
I'm not looking for a conversation. Let me ask you this: if I don't exit, are you going to arrest me for being in a
Yes.
public area that says not? There's no sign saying restricted.
Let's slow down so we can explain.
Sure.
All right, because it seems like you're.
Let's de-escalate. I appreciate that.
Seems like
All
you're
right.
agitated.
I am a little bit because this guy came at me kind of rude, got red in my face, and I backed up away from him.
Okay, can you let me talk?
Sure. If I can get your name and badge first, though.
I tried to say that when I first walked in.
Okay. Let's try again.
It's Commander Steve Russo with the Marina Police Department.
Okay. And you, sir?
I'm Officer Aiello with Marina Police Department.
Okay. And your badge number?
My ID number is 1073.
And your ID number, please?
1042.
All right.
So now that we're done with that,
Okay.
I'm more than happy to continue whatever conversation
Sure.
you want. Or don't want. But you're in an employee-only area.
So where's the sign that says that? This is a taxpayer
There
building.
isn't one.
There
Let
doesn't
us
have to be
let us
one,
start
man.
explaining before you keep asking
So there
questions.
doesn't have
So
to
you
be
guys
one.
can make statements, but I can't ask a question?
All I'm trying to do is restrict you to a public area access point. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
And-
And if
and
you
you-
have lawful business to conduct,
Mission
it's fine.
accomplished.
All
Mission
business is
accomplished.
open, man.
Yeah, mission
That's
accomplished.
it.
All right. You're dismissed.
So what else happened? It's pretty funny.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're over in Marina, California. It's about 59 degrees, a little overcast. We're by the city hall. Let's see what happens. It says they're open till 5. Yeah, baby. Master no longer required. Good, good, good. Small little office.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, no, I'm good. Appreciate you.
Excuse me?
I'm good. Appreciate you.
What are you doing?
Was that?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just taking a picture real quick.
Why?
I'm working on a story. I'll be honest with you.
You're working on what?
A story.
Okay, can you please stop recording?
Oh, no. I'm just working on a story. I'm just going to get my shots and I'll be on my way.
Okay.
I come in peace, though. Don't worry. I
Can
can't.
you do that somewhere else?
No.
Feel uncomfortable.
This is part of the story here.
Did you get permission from anybody?
Yeah, I did.
From whom?
I can't disclose it at the moment. It would jeopardize what I'm working on. But yeah, I do have permission. Guaranteed.
Can you please stop recording?
No, ma'am. I'm
You
working.
feel uncomfortable.
Ma'am, I'm working on the story. You're in a public building. And if you're gonna give me directives, can I get your name, please? It's just a camera, ma'am. I'm only gonna be a few minutes, ma'am. I'm not gonna be here all day, just so you know.
I told you you're making me feel very uncomfortable right now.
Well, ma'am, you work in the public. You got a camera right here behind me, facing right towards here.
Can you please stop recording me?
I
and
can't
come
do
somewhere
that, ma'am. They got a camera right up here. That's public record. I could literally do a FOIA request on that camera, and I could watch you
Can
all
I
day.
see why you're recording me?
Yeah, I answered your question. You just don't seem to be happy with that answer, ma'am.
I'm at work, and why are you recording me?
Yeah, you're at work in a public building paid by our taxes, and I'm working on a story. I already explained that to you.
And what's the story about?
I can't disclose that, ma'am.
Can we help you?
He's making me very uncomfortable. He keeps
Hello.
recording me.
Hello.
And he will not leave.
I've already explained to her like 3 times. She's just not happy with my answer. I'm just
He
working on
keeps
this.
telling me he's working on a story.
Ma'am, let me explain to him, please.
Okay.
I'm just working on a story, like I said.
talking
No,
about?
I'm good right here. I'm working on a story, which involves being in here. Like I explained to her, I'm not going to be here all day. I'm not planning on lingering all day. I'm just working on my story, getting some shots, and I'll be on my way.
It's not going to help you with your story.
I don't need any help whatsoever.
He is
From you personally or from her?
recording me, and I told him he's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's probably not.
Well, you know, so you got a camera right up there, which you don't get our permission to record, and that's public record. I could do a FOIA request
Okay.
and literally watch 8 hours of footage here all day from the time you guys open to the time you close, but I'm not going to do that. What's the difference between that camera and my camera?
Yeah. So how can we help you with your project?
So again, I'm going to say this for the last time, just to be courteous. I come in peace. I have no ill will. Nothing nefarious happening here. I'm just a guy with a camera, peacefully exercising my rights, working on a story. Other than that, I don't need any help currently. I may want to do some public records requests with her, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay. So.
And and before I answer any more questions here, just to be nice, what is your title here? Because you're asking me questions. Are you supervisor or mayor or?
Yeah, I'm the assistant city manager here.
Assistant city manager. So you should know what I'm doing is perfectly lawful then, right?
I'm not really I'm just trying to protect our employees here from feeling uncomfortable in the work environment. So.
But you do understand though it's lawful though. That's my question to you.
Okay.
Do you understand that? It's a yes or no question.
I don't have, so that we can get back to work and
I would say honestly, the best thing you can do to help me and to help yourself, pretend like I'm not here, go about your day. I'll probably be gone in 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not planning on being here all day. I got a bad back.
Okay.
That's it though, brother. I appreciate you. And what's your name, please, for the record?
My name is Matt.
Matt, do you have a business card by any chance?
Not on me, no. But
Do you have one in your office that you can grab for me, please?
yeah, I could.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. So, but what is the purpose of just videotaping this young lady?
I'm working on a story, as mentioned.
How is that helping?
I can't disclose it or jeopardize the integrity of what I'm working on, but I am working on a story here.
Okay.
And like I said, I come in peace. Nothing nefarious happening here. No ill will against anyone. You know, if she wouldn't have, been kind of rude to me, I probably would have just literally got like 30 seconds of shots. You can check on your camera. Would have came and checked over here. Probably would have stepped out and walked around the building and been on my way.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it, brother. Appreciate you though. But yeah, if I can get that business card, I appreciate it. And man, what's your name for the record, please, since it's public record?
Oh, Carolina Rivera,
And your-
Recreation Department.
Okay, appreciate you.
Yeah, and send me the copy of that footage, because it's my right to have a copy.
It's
of
not
it.
your right to have it, ma'am, but
Yeah,
if
'cause
you're
I
going to
think
demand
you
it,
have the
I'm...
right to be recorded or
Ma'am?
not, and I'm not giving you the right
Ma'am?
to record me.
Good thing I don't need it. But from a public lobby where I'm standing, it's 100% lawful, I guarantee you. I've been doing this for years,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna go back to work.
Yeah. If you do have a
Look
business...
what they require.
You said you want me to send you the video, though. I'd be happy to send you a link when it comes out if you have an email.
I want to know why you're recording me. And you can have my
Is that the
email
best?
address. That's my name and everything.
Okay, so that's the best email to send it to you?
Yeah.
You got it. I'll send you a link. And you can probably just Google this location here in the next couple of weeks and you'll probably be able to find it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's perfectly lawful, ma'am. And then just just do me a favor. Be a little more courteous, to the member of the public.
Oh.
I'd appreciate
I
that.
take my privacy very, very
Ma'am,
concerning.
you're
And
working-
when you have a stranger recording me,
You're working in
it
a...
makes me very fearful.
I hear you. But like I said, I tried to explain that to you that I'm just working on a story. I come in peace. I'm not here to, give you a hard time. Just, be a little more courteous. A member of the public that pays, the bills here. So,
Okay. Well,
Here,
here we
card?
go.
All right.
Yeah, I hope you understand this is just a place of employment and people are trying to get...
Well, absolutely. And like I said, I wasn't planning on being here for too long. I was just going to do a little tour and be on my way.
Okay.
And that's why, and usually I don't even answer those questions, but I would just to be peaceful and to be friendly. That's why I was telling her, I'm just working on a story. I'll be on my way soon, and she did give me her email. I'm happy to email her a copy of it, or she can Google this place in the next few weeks and she'll see the story I'm working on.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
All right. Take care.
We gotta
Appreciate
get
you.
back to work. Yeah,
You got it. That's a great idea, especially on the public dime. Let's see. We got the finance department right here. Gentleman working hard there. How's it going, brother? All right, we got some business cards here as well. Little office right here. And it doesn't say private or restricted right here. Make sure there's nothing, no contraband, alcohol, anything of that nature. Hello.
Yeah, this is.
This is the finance department. I'm sorry, this
Yeah.
isn't an area for the general public to be in.
Well, yeah, there's no signage there saying that, so I'd recommend,
That's
you know.
fine. I think you should step out. This is a
Yeah.
finance.
Well, you're getting a little bit
department.
close to me. First of all, don't get that close to me.
You're
Yeah.
in a
Let's-
public building.
I'm gonna step
You
back
have
and I
any- you
don't
have
step
the-
towards me.
Oh, don't play that game.
No, it's not a game. I'm letting you know, don't
But
step towards
you
me.
don't have any authority to come here in this area,
So
I'll
who's-
ask you to go to the common area.
So I am going to leave, but before we
Yeah,
do that, let me ask you this. So you say I don't have any authority. What makes you think I don't have authority to be right here in a public building?
You're not an employee of the city, and this is a restricted
Yeah, but there's
area.
nothing that says restricted here. This is
It's labeled as the finance department.
Yeah,
so
open
we
to the
just
public
ask you
with a
to-
public counter.
We'll ask you to step out, please.
yeah, with a pub. It says public building.
Yeah, it's a public building. That doesn't mean that you can enter.
Of course I can, unless there's an area that says restricted or off limits or
Well, I'll
employees only.
I'll let our police officer.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You guys need some help or?
Are you an
Yes.
employee here, or what's
I
going
don't answer those kind of personal questions.
on? Okay, is he an employee here? Okay, was the door open or? how
The
did
door
you
was
get in?
open. You can see there's a jam right there holding
Okay,
it.
well, this is an employee only area. If you
It-
want
no, no, hold on.
You need to get out of here.
Whoa,
This is an
watch your
employee only
tone with your boss. Lower your tone. Don't say you need to get out of here. You can ask me nicely.
Sir.
Please
Lower your
exit
tone.
This area. We'll continue the conversation outside.
I'm not looking for a conversation. Let me ask you this. If I don't exit, are you going to arrest me
Yes.
for being in a
Yes.
public area that says not, there's no sign saying restricted.
Let's slow down so we can explain.
Sure.
All right, because it seems like you're.
Let's de-escalate. I appreciate that.
Seems like
All
you're
right.
agitated.
I am a little bit because this guy came at me kind of rude, got red in my face, and I backed up away from him.
Okay, can you let me talk? to
Sure.
him?
If I can get your name and badge first, though.
I tried to say that when I first walked in.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's pause it for a moment. I just asked him to identify with his name and badge. He says he tried to identify when he first walked in, kind of insinuating that I interrupted him. Let's replay. If you notice, though, it was actually his partner who interrupted, asked me a question. I answered his question by letting him know I don't answer those type of questions. But he never tried to identify. That's why I asked. Let's check it out, guys.
Or off limits or
Well,
employees only.
I'll let our police officer.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You guys need some help or?
Yes.
Are you an employee here, or what's going
I
on?
don't answer those kind of personal questions.
Okay, is he an employee here? Okay, was the door open or? how
This
did
door
you
was
get in?
open. You can see there's a jam right there holding
Okay,
it.
well, this is an employee only area. If you
It-
want
no, no, hold on.
You need to get out of here.
Whoa,
This is an
watch your
employee only
tone with your boss. Lower your tone. Don't say you need to get out of here. You can ask me nicely.
Sir. It's Commander Steve Russo with the Marina Police Department.
Okay. And you, sir?
I'm Officer Aiello with Marina Police Department.
Okay. And your badge number?
My ID number is 1073.
And your ID number, please?
1042.
All right.
So now that we're done with that,
Okay.
I'm more than happy to continue whatever conversation
Sure.
you want. Or don't want, but you're in an employee only area.
So where's the sign that says that? This is a taxpayer
There
building.
isn't one.
There
Let
doesn't
us
have to be
let us
one,
start
right?
explaining before you keep asking
So there
questions.
doesn't have
So
to
you
be
guys
one.
can make statements, but I can't ask a question?
So we can continue this, but see that door right there? It's keypad and locked. Okay.
That was open.
And that may be the case.
And there's a counter there for help right
so
there.
here's the thing.
Sir, hold on, Sarge.
Yeah, you're getting
Sir, listen.
you're de-escalate.
Stop. Listen. Right now, you're interrupting the business of
No, I
the
wasn't-
city.
I didn't ask
No,
for them.
You're interrupting. Okay, you're right. There is not a sign. Okay, maybe that's something that we need to put out there in the future.
Agreed.
Right now, it's not there. Right now, you're interrupting City Hall business.
I'm not
So
interrupting them.
Okay, I'm asking you to leave the premises right now.
Okay, when you say premise, you mean just this area right here.
I'm asking you to go back to the lobby area.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you very much.
You got it. See what the sign says?
Yeah.
So I can understand that door right there. That can be a little bit misleading.
This is what I was referring to.
Yeah.
The whole lock
Oh
here
yeah, that's the
and
case.
everything here.
That's
So
for
you're
when they're
saying
closed.
you came in-
This was open.
Okay.
I don't have a code to that.
Okay.
So this finance department,
Yeah.
payment drop off. That's when the door is closed.
Okay.
Welcome to the city of Marina. So I understand that door can be a little misleading. It was wide open. There's no signs there. Hopefully they'll fix it. I'm on your side on that one.
Okay.
This right here, though, is a public counter. If I needed service during business hours, I'm okay right here.
Yes.
I'm not arguing with you. This
No, because
is-
at first you were saying I had to go all the way out there.
So all I'm trying to do is restrict you to a public area access point. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
And-
And if
and
you
you-
have lawful business to conduct,
Mission
it's fine.
accomplished.
All
Mission
business is
accomplished.
open, man.
Yeah, mission
That's
accomplished.
it.
All right, you're dismissed.
So what else happened? It's pretty funny.
Lord, gee, you know what? I'm tired of your presence. Dismissed.
There's no control pad on that one, as you can see, and there's no sign saying employees only or no trespassing or staff
Saying
only.
it needs to be more obvious for the
Yeah,
public
absolutely.
so they don't wander into the back area.
Exactly.
For example, like in the police department, all the doors are locked unless you're allowed in by an employee.
Yeah.
Whether there's a sign or not, you know you can't come in because it's locked. Because whenever the door
If it's
closes,
locked, yeah. If it's
what I'm
locked.
saying is the door automatically locks when it's closed behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the goal here? What can we help you with?
If I get a business card from each one of you, and then that'll be it, actually. And as I tried to explain to them right from the get-go when they first...
I'm gonna write my name on mine.
You got it. Appreciate you. As I tried to explain to them right from the get-go, I'm just working on a story. I was going to I can't disclose that right now. It would have been 5 or 10 minutes. I told them I just need to get some shots and I'd be on my way.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying I was just working on a story. I would have been like 5 or 10 minutes and I would have been on my way. They asked me like 5 times if I need help. I'm like, nothing from you personally. I may want some public records later. But right now, what I'm doing, I don't need your personal assistance.
Okay.
And at any point, the gentleman, I can't remember his name, he gave me his card. He never once said like, hey, you can't go back here, walk around. I just,
Okay. Okay.
I'm like, okay, let me check out this department. There was no one behind here. There's a gentleman right here on the computer. I said hi to him. He said hi to me. This door was wide open. There's nothing saying restricted. I walked back there. There was nobody back there. Then after I was on my way out, that's when they approached me like, oh, you can't be in here. And the guy got red in my face.
As you're coming out, they're saying you can't be in here.
As
and
I'm
that's when you understand
walking
it's an
out,
employee-only area,
I still
not
don't
open to
understand
the
that
public.
because technically, if the door's open and it's city property, which it means people's property, that's my property. Just to clarify with you.
Well, it looks like a place where you can go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the door's wide open. What they need to do, like you mentioned, is just put a sign up. I don't break the law. I've never once broke the law doing what I'm doing right here. I'm not anti-cop, just so you know. I'm not anti-government or anything. I'm just trying to work on my story in peace, be on my way. It's that simple.
In all honesty, whether you are or you aren't, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm not breaking the law.
Well,
And you're not feelings police, you're law enforcement.
I'm sorry?
You're not feelings police, you're law enforcement.
I thought you said fillings.
Feelings. It's hard with the mask.
I gotcha. So, yeah, if there's nothing else you need, obviously you've made it very clear that place is an employee-only area. Whether it's marked or not, you now know, and you can't go back into the employee-only area. If you want to remain here while the business is open, when I say business, I mean City of Marina, while it's open to conduct business, people from the public, you're more than welcome to do that until they close.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay. Is there anything else you need?
No, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, as far as that goes, if they have that door open, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be honest with you. I like to be straightforward with you guys.
Yeah.
Is I might walk back there again to get some more shots because, like I said, unless there's a city ordinance, there's a signage there saying that I can't be back there. They can't just make up their own rules. That's like saying, hey, you don't like a guy because he has a purple shirt on. I'm wearing sandals, or maybe you have a Trump hat or don't have a Trump hat on.
It doesn't matter.
They can't make up their own rules.
Well,
like this room right here. Look, in front of you guys. I'm gonna walk in.
Restroom, isn't it?
I'm gonna walk in here. This looks like it would be, staff only, but there's no signage here. I can legally walk in here.
So again,
I don't want to be in here. I'm
if
just
said
saying.
door is locked even with no sign.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to, obviously, I mean, I don't have a key or access to it, so I would assume it's, not meant for the public to see or, view or go in there. Sure. And that door, like I said, I can't force them to open it. They have a right to manage the property how they feel deem fit. But given that knowledge, if the door's open, though, I do have a right to walk in there. And if I do see it open again, I will walk in. And if you want to arrest me, you do what you got to do. I hope it doesn't come to that.
So what I think you've done is you've highlighted some issues that they need to address here.
Absolutely.
But in the future, now that you know that area is restricted to employees only.
I don't know that. Because like I said, he's saying that, but that's like saying, at first, he could say this is restricted, but it's not. There's a public counter there.
Okay.
Let me ask you
Sure.
a question. I don't know if it's off topic or not, but
Sure.
if there's a city car parked out in front, can you just go inside the car?
That's a great question. I've thought about that before.
Or does it have to be a sign that says you can't enter the car?
Technically, if it's a city car and it's not, as long as I'm not tampering with it, I'm not trying to steal anything. But if I wanted to take a look, and it's obviously I'm not in the middle of the night with a crowbar opening it.
So in the daytime, if the car's unlocked, you can open the door?
Daytime or nighttime, if it's a city vehicle during city operational hours, I would say yes. I'd have to talk with my attorney. No,
You should ask the attorney.
no, because it's city property. It's city property. That'd be like saying a city bus. I can't go on a city bus.
A car is not open to the public.
We don't know that. Like your police cars, I could open your police car.
Now we're getting into we're going to argue about it?
No, I could open your police car if it's not locked. I wouldn't do that, but I could.
No, you can't.
What would be the crime? If I opened up,
Attempted theft,
no. I'm not.
carjacking,
I'm making it very clear. I'm not here
It all
to.
depends on totality of the circumstances.
If you want to falsify a report, you mean?
Because
my intention isn't
on totality of the
I think we're
circumstances.
getting off topic. But
We are.
Down the rabbit hole is what
No, but you brought up the question, and honestly, it's a great question. I've thought about that before, and I don't do that personally because it could look suspicious to some people's point of view. But let's say I do see a city vehicle, and I want to check it to make sure there's no contraband, no alcohol in it. I have a right to inspect my vehicle. I have the right to look at the
Can I
tires.
ask your name?
I don't. A guy with a camera.
Okay, but at this point, I think what we're doing is we're disrupting the city hall's business by having this conversation. So if you want to continue the conversation,
I'm good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
then we need to go outside.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I appreciate you coming. We're
Okay.
good then.
All right.
We'll disengage right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys have a great day, and I wish.
Well, we're actually not going to leave here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to further disrupt or get into any arguments with our city
Okay.
staff.
Well, I'm not gonna. Just so you know, I mean, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
If they don't engage in conversation with me, I won't engage with them.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not here to interrupt what they're doing.
Okay.
They chose to approach me. I didn't choose to approach them.
Okay.
So I'm not here to, I want them to get their work done and go home to their families.
Yeah, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this door.
Well, is this do you have the authority to shut this door?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So
You say so. I'm going to
this
trust
is-
you on that
This
one.
is the area here.
I'm going to trust you on that one.
We have some things in here that are not for public use.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And I appreciate you de-escalating.
You're welcome.
Please do me a favor though, talk to the sergeant there. He needs to understand, the approach a little. You could tell he was getting agitated, man. I'm worried for my safety. If you wouldn't have been here, what would have happened?
Well, one of the things we got called here actually for
Yeah.
an alarm,
Okay.
just so you know. So
Well, I saw the lady over there. She was on the phone, so I didn't know how.
well, actually, there's an alarm button that gets pushed, so we responded to
Oh, okay.
an alarm call, and we didn't know exactly.
Wow, that's a waste of resources for a guy with a camera.
No, because we don't know. Like I said, it was an alarm,
Yeah.
so the alarm just notifies of an issue.
Yeah, no, not you. You're doing your job. I hear you. I'm just saying on their part, they could have just called the non-emergency. Hey, can you guys come and make sure
Sometimes
everything's
that
cool?
takes longer.
I hear you.
Yeah, depending on how busy the dispatch.
Yeah,
center
you guys
is.
are right there. I mean, it's not like it's much out of your way. So
That's pretty much it.
gotcha.
So we're just.
So going back to the cars, I mean, I am curious, because hey, I'm willing to learn every day myself. That's not my goal when I go out and do these stories. I'm not looking to go into the
Yes,
county.
you shut your door though. It's the. Oh, you're leaving. Okay.
I'm not looking to go into like county vehicles or your squad cars, especially because you guys got weapons in there, and I don't want it to be looked at as a threat.
So let me
But-
explain my angle from that.
If I did go in there, what would be the, like I said, what would be the crime?
Again, like I told you earlier, it all depends on totality.
Harassing people? Yikes.
Regarding the alarm activation, we are code for.
Definitely code 4.
I'm sorry?
Definitely code 4.
So what I'm saying is it all depends on totality of circumstances. When you get these blanket situations without the individual facts, like I said, we can go down the rabbit hole forever. Whether it's attempted theft, prowling, depending on if it's on private property, attempted theft, vehicle tampering, carjacking, if there's somebody in it, if there's evidence or property in it, it could be evidence tampering. It all depends on totality of circumstances. And ultimately, it could be something extremely innocent as well. If you have somebody with Alzheimer's dementia pulling on a car door and they have no idea what's going on.
All right, guys, let me pause it just for a moment. He keeps on bringing up all these different scenarios that don't really apply to the question I was asked. If there was a city vehicle or maybe a police car parked in front, unmanned, meaning no one in it, not locked where I don't have to tamper or damage the equipment to get inside, would I legally be allowed to just open the door and take a look inside? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Let's continue.
What's the objective here?
Oh, I'm just going to wait. Once you guys leave, I'll be out 30 seconds after you guys. But if you guys want to wait here till 5 o'clock, that's good with me.
I just don't want any problems, and I don't think anybody does. So
Yeah.
That's really kind of where we're at.
Well, I already got all my shots. So like I said, but just out of principle, I can't leave until you leave because then it looks like I'm run off public property.
I'm not.
If you guys want
let
to...
me- you want me to make that explicitly clear?
Sure.
You're in a public area, open to the public during normal hours to where this building is not closed and locked. We're not making you leave, if that makes any sense.
It does. It helps. I do appreciate it. But here's a suggestion
We're just
about...
here to try to keep the peace.
That's it.
all.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And here's my suggestion, and what you guys take with is up to you guys. I'd say, hey, you guys can still watch me. This is a small lobby. There's glass doors. If you guys want to go out to the parking lot, give me 30 seconds. I'll be out there. If you don't see me out there, hey, come back in. I think that's a fair trade-off. Up to you guys.
Quite honestly,
The doors are closed. I can't go back there. They're locked, I would imagine.
Yeah, I understand that. I think that if we leave and then somebody comes out here, then there's some kind of an exchange between you two.
Well, I said 30 seconds.
Then we restart this whole, situation.
Right. Well, that's why I said 30 seconds. You don't see me out there in 30 seconds, you come back in, like you said, because you want to do...
I
But
actually was going to go through the employee area over here and
Well, you do what you got to do. Go through the employee area. You know, you got go whichever way you want, and I'll be gone in 30 seconds after you. I'm a man of my word.
You know, it's a good thing to have nowadays.
All right. You guys take care and be safe.
Yeah, likewise, man.
And I do appreciate you, like I said, being cordial and respectful.
Thank you. I think they locked me out, so
Uh-oh.
I don't think I have another choice.
There you go. All right, guys, there you have it. City of Marina, California, City Hall, public building. We kind of started off on the wrong foot. They came out a little aggressive at first. Between myself and the officers, we did de-escalate, which is good. I'm going to give a thumbs down to the City Hall for hitting the panic button out of all things. I'm going to give a thumbs up to the Marina PD. Like I said, we started off on the wrong foot, but they did the right thing in the end. So that's what it's all about, education. As far as going inside their vehicles, if they're marked like city worker vehicles or not, hey, I don't know the laws on that. I'm not a lawyer either, guys, but if it wasn't locked and I just wanted to kind of look inside, I think I should be allowed. Who knows? Maybe I would get arrested. Maybe I wouldn't. Have to battle it out in court. But that's not what my audits are about. That's not my thing, honestly. So yeah, guys, make sure to pound that like button. Make sure to follow or subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment and share my videos. It helps me out a lot. Last but not least, no bootlicking. City of Marina, out of here, guys. We'll see you on the next one.